Each time you close your eyes and journey inward, you enter not darkness, but reflection, a space where your thoughts shimmer like water, and your awareness becomes the light that dances upon it. Welcome to the 8th exercise of hypnotism. This exercise is called the inner mirror, flowing through the temple of the mind. It is a union between stillness and motion, between self-reflection and suggestion. It is here that the hypnotic mind begins to recognize itself, not just as a tool, but as a sacred space, a temple where thought, memory, and awareness coexist as one continuum. Each time you close your eyes and journey inward, you enter not darkness, but reflection, a space where your thoughts shimmer like water, and your awareness becomes the light that dances upon it. Welcome to the 8th exercise of hypnotism. This exercise is called the inner mirror, flowing through the temple of the mind. It is a union between stillness and motion, between self-reflection and suggestion. It is here that the hypnotic mind begins to recognize itself, not just as a tool, but as a sacred space, a temple where thought, memory, and awareness coexist as one continuum. To truly know the subconscious, one must first observe how the mind reflects reality. Every thought you have ever believed, every image you have held on to, becomes a reflection, not a truth, but a shimmering surface of perception. When we gaze into this mirror consciously, without judgment, we begin to understand that we are not our thoughts, but rather the awareness that sees them appear and dissolve. The hypnotic state gives us this ability to become both the watcher and the watched. So, in this exercise, you will learn how to look inwardly, to meet your reflection in the still pool of the mind, and then allow it to move, flow, and transform through hypnotic suggestion. In earlier exercises, you learned how to deepen trance, how to use suggestion with intention, how to synchronize thought and feeling. Now, you will learn the flow, the effortless current of communication between the conscious and the subconscious. Suggestion, in its purest form, is not command. It is alignment, a gentle stream of meaning that moves from awareness into belief, from belief into experience. When we say, "I am calm," it is not the words that calm us. It is the flow of belief behind them. Hypnosis works when the words and the flow move in harmony. This flow is magnetic. It responds to rhythm, emotion, imagery. In a moment, you will begin to feel this current, not as something imagined, but as something real, alive, and intelligent within your own mind. Beyond the mirror and the flow lies the temple, the deep sanctuary of your mind. Imagine your subconscious not as a hidden place, but as an ancient chamber of wisdom, where every experience you've lived is inscribed upon the walls. To enter this temple, you must first silence the waves of thought. Let the mirror become perfectly still, and let your awareness drift gently inward. There, in that stillness, you will find the symbols of your inner life. Images, sensations, or perhaps a simple light that seem to arise from nowhere, yet speak directly to you. These are not illusions. They are your inner language. The subconscious speaks not in words, but in symbols, rhythm, and emotion. In the temple, every image is a message, and every silence a teaching. Before we begin the meditative journey in part 2, find a space where you can sit or lie down comfortably. Ensure that no distractions will disturb your inward exploration. You may dim the lights, close your eyes, and breathe deeply. In this next phase, we will move beyond theory. We will experience hypnotic reflection, suggestion, and the descent into the inner temple. Your task is simple: to allow. Do not try to control the experience. The mind knows the way. Now breathe in, and as you exhale, let the mirror of your mind become clear. Feel your awareness settle into silence, for it is there in that silence that the journey truly begins. Now, find stillness. Let your breath become the rhythm that guides your descent inward. With every exhale, your body releases its weight, its tension, its story. And with every inhale, you gather clarity. You are entering not a trance of escape, but a trance of revelation. The eyes of the outer world close, and the eyes of the inner mind begin to open. Before you, imagine a vast mirror suspended in a space of soft light. Its surface ripples faintly like the skin of a silent pond. Step closer in your mind, and as you gaze upon it, notice how it reflects not your body, but your thoughts. You see shapes, colors, memories drifting through the reflection. Scenes of your day, perhaps your week, or forgotten fragments of something older. Do not chase them. Simply observe. The mirror is alive with your consciousness, showing you what still seeks understanding. Now, take a slow breath, and as you exhale, imagine placing your hand upon the mirror. Feel its cool surface shimmer, and then, as if made of water, it begins to dissolve under your touch. Step through it, and let yourself drift into the space beyond reflection. This is the flow, the movement between your thoughts, your breath, and your awareness. You are now within the current of your own mind. It moves softly, without resistance, a river of feeling, suggestion, and imagination. In this flow, every thought carries power. So listen carefully as I offer a few hypnotic suggestions to awaken your inner intelligence. Repeat quietly in your mind, not as a command, but as an acceptance. I'm deeply aware. My mind is calm and clear. Every breath connects me to a deeper stillness. Within me flows infinite intelligence. Let these words dissolve into your awareness, not as sentences, but as vibrations. Notice how each suggestion creates a subtle shift, a sense of expansion behind your forehead, a warmth at the center of your chest, a quiet openness in the space of thought. This is the true art of hypnotic flow. To feel the suggestion become part of the living current of your mind. Now, allow the flow to guide you deeper. The current begins to slow, and you find yourself standing before an ancient doorway, carved from light and silence. This is the entrance to your inner temple. Above the door, words appear in symbols only your subconscious can read. As you gaze upon them, you feel a gentle recognition, as if remembering something long forgotten. Place your hand upon the door. It opens effortlessly. Step inside. You are in a vast hall of stillness. Soft light flows from unseen walls, illuminating symbols, memories, ideas, each one alive with quiet intelligence. Walk slowly. Feel the ground beneath your feet. It vibrates with awareness. In the center of the temple stands a pool, perfectly still, reflecting a single point of golden light. This light is the essence of your being, the clear awareness that watches, feels, and knows. Now kneel beside the pool and gaze into it. See your reflection, calm, centered, luminous. It is no longer a mirror of confusion or identity. It is a reflection of presence itself. Notice how the flow of your thoughts merges with the stillness of the pool. The temple, the mirror, and the flow are not separate. They are one continuum, the architecture of your consciousness. As you breathe, you feel this unity growing. The mind is no longer something you use. It becomes something you are, pure awareness, observing itself. The hypnotic state now transforms into meditative stillness. Now allow all words to dissolve. No images, no thoughts, only awareness. If thoughts arise, let them pass like wind through an open hall. If sensations stir, greet them as waves within the same ocean. You are inside the stillness that breathes all motion. You are the mirror, the temple, the light. Rest here, in the silence beyond suggestion. Soft pause. Let 60 seconds of silence pass. When you feel ready, slowly return to the breath. Notice the body once more, its weight, its warmth, its rhythm. Let the eyes remain closed for a few breaths longer. There is no rush. The temple remains within you. And when you open your eyes, you carry the clarity of that inner light into the outer world. This concludes the 8th exercise of hypnotism, the inner mirror flowing through the temple of the mind. Each time you return to this practice, The mirror becomes clearer, the flow more natural, and the temple more luminous. Your mind is not a mystery to be solved. It is a vast sky waiting to be seen. Until our next journey, remain still, remain aware, remain infinite.